Hello everybody, Imminent Storm here, welcome back to the Horse Lord Mega Campaign in Hearts of Iron 4. In the last episode, we restructured our offensives in Europe and then resumed that. And things seem to be going well. We were able to push this area of the front back out. This area of the front's advancing steadily. The one concern is still this section here. But, you know, as long as they don't push, like, really through, you know, like, into the Danish peninsula here, or, you know, we'll be okay. My kind of hope here is actually that if this bulge in the line here stays the way it is, it might actually be good for us, because if we can push out to our lines here and push up to our line here, we may be able to get to a position where we can kind of, you know, close it off along here, and then we have a big old pocket of a couple of hundred enemy divisions isolated there, and then it's just a matter of grinding them down, and then that's a couple of hundred divisions they don't have anymore, which would be great. The other thing that I'm planning on doing here, and we'll see if we can get it to work, is a naval invasion of England. What I'm hoping is that England has all of their divisions either in Europe or in the Americas or down here in Africa, and they don't have anybody at home. Or at least very, very few divisions at home. We can see that they have at least this one here that we are aware of. And then if we can land uncontested and push across the island, uncontested or very lightly contested, we could cause a lot of damage to England, and that would be great. We'll see. The issue right now is that we don't have any control, or enough control, of these two naval zones. So we're going to have to deal with that. I have an idea about how we can work on that. I went ahead and set up the attack plans here in Northern Africa because these divisions had kind of reached their goal. So I gave them a new one, and we're advancing. I would really like to drive the French out of North Africa completely. That would be awesome. But we'll see. They're launching an offensive here in Africa, down here in the south, but I think we'll be okay there. I don't want to do too much there. Over here, we are kind of squeezing this bulge in the line back out, which is good. Let's see, what else? I think that's about it. I think we're ready to go ahead and get started. So, those naval zones. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to take these 25 ships, 1 destroyer and 24 light cruisers, and I'm going to go ahead and split these guys in half. And then I'm going to create a new fleet. You'll need an admiral. That's fine. And you guys are going to be purely patrol groups. And I want you to be specifically there. And if they turn those two zones green... Well, they weren't green. But do I have enough to go? We only have 28% naval supremacy, but require 50%. Crud. Okay, the Baltic Fleet. You guys. Here's what I want you to do. Concentrate your efforts on those zones. If they don't get past you there, there's nothing they can do. We'll have to rely on our naval bombers in that area to provide defense. And are there any ships that I can transfer, perhaps? The Colonial Fleet is an issue. But let's see. If that can get our few remaining fleets there to reposition. Alright, get out of the channel. There's a plan. Get out of the channel. We don't need you there. These guys are undergoing repairs. Wait for the autosave. We don't have 50%. Half that fleet needs repairs. Okay, I have naval bombers out here. Can I move these strategic bombers somewhere? Yeah, move them over there. They should still be in range. And then get me... Give me 400 naval... or, no, jet fighters. Actually, those jet fighters will probably need to go over there. Oh well, no problem. And then we're going to need some naval bombers. If I can find them. There they are. I gotta find the right type of naval bomber. There they are. Alright. Alright, I gotta wait until these guys are actually deployed. Intel efficiency is good, but supremacy is Enemy ships with orders to engage 54. Enemy ships with orders to engage 75. The problem is these guys. Alright, well... all my heavy cruisers, well... I'm going to have to take the ships that are good enough. And we're going to have to split these guys off. The ones that are, well, massive liability. So you guys split those ships into a reserve fleet. The rest of you guys cancel your repair tasks. There we go. Mission accomplished. And those ships will just have to deal with it. Fuel's at 0. Lovely. Go. No, it says full. What? Alright, how are things looking on the front? I see red numbers. That's not good, but... oh, we're driving here. That's good. We've taken Venice. If we can continue to collapse this southern flank, that would be great. Alright, now, these planes... he still has some of the old jet fighters in them. That's slightly concerning. Well, we're going to have to take half of those guys and move them off. Oh no, apparently they're good. Oh, those guys are good. These guys are not. Oh well. They just have to be. Alright, if we look at our resources map, the one thing they don't have is any oil. And look at my air map. Still not good enough there. But we'll see how England reacts when they have troops on their home soil. If we can even get landed. And it's uncontested. They have no troops in Aberdeen. Excellent. That means we're going to need to get ready to flood some of our own troops in there. Alright, you guys, give them orders. And go. My mountain infantry, you guys, get over there. You're all I've got available. We've got this army. 14 divisions. You know what? Temporarily, I'm going to move you over here. Come on. I'm going to move you over here for the moment so that I can more efficiently manage that. You guys head over. We've got 10 light cruisers facing off against one of their heavy cruisers. 2 of their heavy cruisers. Oh, that's an entire fleet. Oh boy. I've got our primary strike force heading out there to intercept. They should change the course of that battle. Well, they are bringing back some troops. But they're being emergency redeployed, so they're going to have no organization. And then we've got a whole bunch more coming over. That's Creek troops. Supply area. We have a lot of supplies available there. That's good. So what happened there? We sunk 3 of their destroyers before they retreated. We really need to grab that, so let's go ahead and nuke those two areas. That's a lot of enemy divisions they brought in there. We can't let them have that. Because it'll cut off our troops in Venice. Why am I having trouble clicking on that? There you go. Nuke them again. Again. Alright, air superiority. Well, that's not going to happen until we actually gain an airfield. Well, let's see if we can gain an airfield. Alright, so my mounted infantry, what I want you guys to do is begin pushing south as soon as you can. Supplies are fine. Same thing with you guys, I want you to push south. As soon as feasible. Okay, so now that we have this arrangement, what we're gonna do... No, not those guys. These guys. Rearrange these fronts. You guys are going to push north. Go. And those fronts are going to be... And these guys are going to go there. There we go. Alright, looks like we were able to push them out a little bit here. That's good. Ooh, these fronts need to be readjusted. Because we're creating some thin spots in the line. There we go. Let's take a look at the whole... Oh. Another gap formed. No, that one's fine. It's the other one that we need to get up here. And this one, I think, needs to readjust. And I think that'll take care of the problem. Looks like Creek brought a lot of their troops over here. These are... Those are not England. Well, it says they're England. What I would really like is to get air superiority here. Alright, how are we looking down here in Africa? Ooh, that's a problem. That is a problem. And annoying. Okay, you guys get in there. You guys get over there. And maintain your attack orders. Oh. And everybody should come together here. Looks like that they hardly have any troops here anymore. So that's really good news. They have bigger fish to fry now. Alright. There is our airfield. And I need 2,000 fighters from somewhere. Here's 200 fighters. Ah, here we are. We don't need you guys there anymore. One. I need 19 wings. There we go. Everybody, relocate. Wait a minute. Over here is somebody. 200. No. Oh yeah, there is somebody that's 200. It's these guys. Oh well. I'll have to split them once they arrive. Have him start grabbing some territory there. Excellent. You guys split down and send some of these fighters somewhere else. Perhaps send them down here and then put them in that air zone. Because why not? Yep, they've diverted a bunch of planes. Has that affected any of our other air zones? No. But these planes can now be moved. Where shall we move these planes? We can move them there. And put them over there. And these 600 close air support can move there, and then be put into that zone. And those strategic bombers can start hitting somebody else. Alright, good. Speaking of strategic bombers... waiting for the autosave. Okay, there we are. These strategic bombers... I want you over here. All of you. Begin doing some damage. Alright, we've reached the objective. We've reached the objective along some of this front. The initial objective. And we're starting to make some headway here. We're probably going to take Glasgow. Oh, they diverted even more planes over here. That's good. I actually want that. That's the whole point of this entire operation, is to divert enemy troops and planes and resources. Just go ahead and take it, guys. You go take that. There you go. Well, and also the point would be to cause a lot of damage to their industry, resources, stuff like that. Alright, but we are at the end of the episode, so we'll go ahead and stop here. Things are proceeding fairly well. We're starting to make some more headway here. Looks like we've taken that. Yep. We're driving forward here. We've got a bit of a bulge formed right there. We'll see how that plays out. Still not a lot of progress along this flank, but, you know, if we can continue to make progress along this flank, we can maybe make some adjustments there. Alright, but for now, we'll go ahead, stop here. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Go ahead, like, subscribe, and comment, and I will see you next time.